Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Just the Tip with Sazon. I want to thank you for another day here. Um, I hope you're having a great Saturday, enjoying the beautiful weather out there. This is a special event today. We have Will Velas. He's co-owner of the Card Cave on 13th Avenue in Brooklyn. So Will Velas will be on and talk to us about you know, cards, how he got into the card game, and different types of things that we can do with collecting cards and etc. The Pokemon cards are involved. A lot of stuff, guys. So we're gonna thank you all for joining us today. Again, hope you're having a great weekend. Last week, the other day, Thursday, we had Alex Oates had a lot of good reviews on that interview. People wanted more, so much stuff we didn't cover, but that's the point of just the tip with Sazon. We're going to go through things kind of quickly and, set up part two. We're definitely gonna have these people come back for their interviews. So, again, we want to thank you. If you like what you've seen so far on the show, please subscribe to the channel, just the tip with Sazon on YouTube. I don't have a Facebook channel, but obviously my personal channel here. So, guys, again, without further ado, I want to bring in Will Velaz, co-owner of the Card Cave, 7102 13th Avenue, Brooklyn, New York.
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing,
What's up?
Will?
How's everything? Good, man.
Good.
Everything is good.
What's
Good,
going on?
awesome, man.
How's
I'm
it
just
over
glad-
there today?
Everything was well today. I came in a little bit late because I had to take care of some things at the house and everything, and then I'm here now, seeing a couple of people I haven't seen in a while, but everything
Cool.
is good here.
All right, so let's dive right into it. Well, so how old were you when you first started getting into the card game, and what got you into the card game?
Man, as kids, as kids, basically, we all collected basketball, baseball, Marvel cards. We all had it, but we didn't take care of it. And it was a plus, and plus it was a minus, because since we didn't take care of it, they produced so much of it. So even if you have those cards today, they're not really worth much. They're
Right.
not really worth a lot. And then of course everybody took that big hiatus and didn't collect after that because everybody grew up and nobody was really into it. It didn't happen till like a couple of years ago where the three of us, actually started to collect, but we were collecting on our own. We weren't collecting as a group.
Right.
And then once we started, collecting more and more, and then the three of us just decided, let's just open up a place. And couldn't happen at a better time right now.
So Will, so you telling me that the cards we used to collect with the nasty ass gum ain't worth nothing nowadays, huh? That's what you telling me?
It's not worth nothing.
The big ass chiclet.
The
All right, cool.
Mark McGuire, roids.
Right.
Juan Gonzalez, roids. Bonds, roids. Right. It's a tough deal. If those guys did not get caught for what they did, those cards would be through the roof.
So was that the disconnect, like of that era of people collecting? Was that the disconnect, like the steroid era, where everybody just like,
it wasn't
okay.
a disconnect. It's just at the time being everybody grew up. So pretty much everybody growing up, I guess a lot of people, had to take care of what they had to do. Only a few like collected and kept collecting. But me, I stood into sports heavily. But as far as like collecting the cards and stuff, to me, I'm gonna be honest, I was like, so waste of time. It's not really into it right now. So that's why a lot of people kind of stopped. Because I always ask people that come into the store. Most of the guys that come into the store are our age, but they're coming in with kids.
That's not your car getting robbed, right?
Oh no, again? Nah.
It's in Brooklyn, baby. You know how they do.
Anything can happen.
You're like, he's busy right now. We're gonna take his whip. So all right. So how about the 70? So then, like the older generation of cars, that's probably worth some money, right? Like
That's the 60s. Talking about the say, talking about the 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s.
right,
That stuff. If you could find those certain players, because I've been going to lot of different shows out here locally, and there's guys that have like these true like vintage cards that I'm like, who are these players? Who are these guys? And these are the guys that they know in and out because that's their era. Our era, we still know players that are not that well known that didn't even go to the Hall of Fame, and we still know who they are right off the bat. That's how these guys know.
right. So what is the okay, so a novice like me, people that are probably gonna watch this, what's the grading system? How could you say, oh, I have this card? How do I know if this is worth anything? Like, can you walk us through a
So,
grading type of system?
so, so off the bat, your first thing is all right. So I'm gonna get a box of cards, right? Gonna go get a box of cards. Don't matter what the box is. You're gonna go get a box of cards, and then if you feel, if everybody feels, because everybody generates the market. You generate the market. I generate the market. We all do because if the player is playing great, and you're like, oh my god, I got a card of him, and it's a rookie card. You have some value. You have some value there. Then after that, you're like, all right, so my card is a little bit up there. It's numbered, but it's not autographed. So you got something there. So then after that, you try to say to yourself, look, I should go get my card graded. I should go get my card graded. So once you do go get your card graded, then it's a grading system of 1 to 10. You get a 10, wow, it's great. It's awesome. And also, if you're a population one, which we call a pop one, population one means you're the only one with that 10. You're the only one with the 10 out of those cards that aren't numbered, or out of those cards that have a green variation, or out of those cards that have a pink variation. It's many different things. But if you get a 10, great. If you get a 9, good. If you get an 8, all right. But if you get a 7 or less, a lot of people, the value is not there. It's there. You could get something back for it, but the value's not all there. Value's
Right.
there for a 10.
What about centering? Does centering or anything like that have anything to
That
do?
all that stuff goes into it
Right.
because of the simple fact that PSA as a company and Beckett, those guys are human. Those guys are human. So
Right.
it's you and I. We'll look at the card. We'll see the centering
Well, let
and
me stop you for
everything.
a second. I'm sorry to cut you off. You say PSA and Beckett. What was that you said? The-
Oh,
oh,
it's guys. It's normal guys like me and you.
okay, but they're the
There's,
ones who
there's,
grade.
they're the ones who grade because
Gotcha.
it's humans doing it. So
Okay.
it's a human eye that's looking at it. The HGA is another company. That's not done by humans at all. That's
Right.
done by the computer.
Okay.
That's done by the computer only.
Okay. All right, you got a little busy there. That's good. So
People,
yeah, that's good. So my next question. So the players from nowadays, are they starting to pick up the steam and be worth value? But you said back in the days wasn't really worth nothing anymore. I'm sure
wasn't
people are
really
taking care
worth
of those
nothing.
cards now, right?
It's basically if you really want to start like how big it is, you're gonna start from LeBron, and you're gonna start from Kobe Bryant to LeBron. Michael Jordan, his cards are the exception. But LeBron, Kobe Bryant, and up, those cards, those cards are just everybody's looking back at LeBron now. And they're like, damn, I should have collected it when he first came to the league, when he
Right.
was first doing this, and Kobe Bryant too. But none of us thought that Kobe Bryant, what would happen to Kobe Bryant, happened to Kobe Bryant, and it's sad.
Right.
It's just sad what happened to Kobe Bryant. But once he passed away, rest in peace, his cards flew up. His cards flew up. Even cards that came out in 2019 of him went up. They all went up because it's Kobe Bryant.
So is the NBA a hotter ticket, as they say, card wise, than the MLB
Yeah,
right now?
Yeah,
It is.
the NBA is a real hot ticket. The NBA is pretty much up there. The NFL and the NBA are tied. I
Really?
mean, because the quarterback is the most important person in the NFL.
Right.
That's the most important person. The quarterback does well, his card does well, the team does well, everything goes right. The quarterback doesn't go right, everything fails. Most of the time. Most of the time, everything fails. And basketball, you have your stars. You already know who your stars are off the top of your head. You already know who your stars are. The hottest guy in the NBA right now, and everybody knows that LaMelo Ball.
Right.
LaMelo Ball, people go crazy off of LaMelo Ball. He's the number one ticket. He's the number one ticket right now. You get a really good card of him, numbered, it's going up. It's going up
Right.
because the kid came out on the first night, hit a game winner.
Right.
Kid came out on the
Is
first night, hit a game winner.
Luka Doncic card's got to be a hot item. Also, no.
He's
Like,
he's up there. He's
right.
way up there. But the simple fact is more growth than LaMelo
Right.
Ball because
Yeah.
Luka Doncic had the number one card sold for the most money until LeBron came and eclipsed him for 5.2 million. Luka Doncic's card went for 4.2 or 4.6. 4.2 or 4.6 million it went for.
Right.
And that was a backyard deal.
Nice. Hey, I want to say a quick shout out to my brother Anthony Lopez in the comment section. So, Will, the NBA cards, they seem like more like designer cards. Like they're more like a glitz and glamour to them. Is there any truth to that?
Yes. There is truth to that, but you know what? You're right because the NBA did come out more of like trying to change the style. Well, Panini, because Panini owns most of these card companies that come out. Panini is the main one. They are the main ones. Panini has the NBA. Panini has football. Tops has baseball. Tops is known for baseball.
Right.
So Panini has different cards that they come out with different names, and they are the ones that, hey, let's do this, hey, let's do that. Which, in reference, the NBA and the NFL come out with the best cards,
Right.
the best looking cards.
Yeah, I think I saw a Lamella Ball. It might have been Egg Roll. You had a partner over there. He might have
Yeah,
posted something, and it almost looked like art. So I was wondering, will like NFT? Would they be NFT one day? Like, would they be picked up as far as like being sold like NFT items?
I think soon. I think that's where they're gonna move to because, I mean, if you look at the blockchain itself, you look at Bitcoin, you look at all these things that they're doing online, it's gonna happen. And look at NBA Top Shop, NBA Top Shot. That stuff just exploded, and you're buying a highlight. You're buying a highlight that you and I could watch on YouTube, and they're buying a highlight. It's crazy.
Right.
It's unreal.
So I heard this thing the other day. Funko, is that correct?
Yeah, Funko Pops.
Funko. You guys
Yeah,
are involved with
Funko
this.
Pop.
Funko Pop.
Yeah,
So what? Can you walk us through that real quick?
Funko Pop came out. Say, trying to think. I think it's 2010 or 2011. I believe they came out, and ever since it's been picking up steam. But now more and more within the past 5 years, it's exploded. Past 5 years, it's exploded, and it's been doing really well. Doing
So
really
that's
well.
like the
Funko Pops.
Pokemon cards and things like that. There's money in that. That's what you're telling me.
Pokemon cards, there's money in that too. There's big money in Pokemon because Pokemon is not really our generation.
Right.
Pokemon was that next generation growing up, whichever kids were 5 to 10 years younger than us. Those are the ones that picked up on it, or if they did, and or they're feeling the same way we're feeling. Of damn, we should have
Right.
collected. Damn,
Is
we should have held on to them.
The Funko Pop, is there retro stuff too? Like let's say like we grew up on like Voltron and Thundercats. Like, is there stuff like that in that or no?
Yeah, we have transformers. I'm trying to see right now.
Okay.
We have Transformers. I got a good one for you. Hold on.
Sure.
I got a real good one for you.
Yeah, the big little Wayne. Oh, yeah, a baby.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
Will has stepped up to get us some cards. Whoever's watching the live, I want to thank you for joining us. When you get a chance, please subscribe to the channel if you like what you
You're
see. Just
gonna
the
like
tip.
this one.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good one.
You're gonna like this one. The
Weezy.
Little Wayne one.
Mm-hmm.
The
It's
Little Wayne
Weezy,
one is
baby.
nice. Yeah, and I just got in.
Who is that?
I just got in my boy that I loved. I love this one.
DJ Khaled. Okay. All right. DJ Khaled. Khalid.
Yo, it's dope. It's dope. But
That's
the thing
cool.
is, like, now it dwells to like a bigger thing. Now it dwells to. I'm gonna get you one more. I'm gonna let you know.
Not a problem. Again,
Here
ladies
we
and
go.
gentlemen, I thank you for coming through this Saturday evening with us today. Thank you for joining us. If you get a chance, please subscribe to the channel. Just a tip with Sazon. Appreciate it.
All right. All right. So you see
Captain
how this
America.
is. Captain America, right? Winter
Yes.
Soldier. You see how has this sticker only on Target.
Right.
That means that this Funko Pop is only exclusive to Target.
Okay.
Once it runs out,
Right.
that's it. Then you have ones that are exclusive to Walmart. You have ones exclusive to Amazon.
Gotcha.
Once those run out, they run out, and that's it.
And that's
And
when the
if they,
prices go up.
that's when the prices go up. And what helped it the most is that it's a it's a great thing and a bad thing. Once again, there's pros and cons to everything.
Right.
Inflation has helped so much with collecting cards, collecting Funko, collecting Pokemons, collecting art, collecting anything that you could touch. Inflation has helped a lot with that because inflation is making everything go up. So this is why this thing is taking off too at the same time because
Right.
it's something that you could do. Even banks now, if your cards are great, your cards are graded, and they're worth a great amount. Banks are taking your cards as collateral. Banks
Wow.
are taking your cards as collateral.
Yeah,
It's
I
getting
think the
deeper and deeper.
NBA cards is interesting. Like if they become NFT and things like I think that's an interesting point to keep them
That's a whole new
valuable.
ball game.
Yeah.
Because the NFTs now, I mean, I don't know how well you're versed in them, but there are kids that could get an NFT the day it drops, $100 for $100, $800. He turns around in a month. He could sell that NFT for $4,000.
Wow.
It's
Hey,
insane.
people
It's
say there's
insane
no
that
money
game.
out there. There's money to be made. You just gotta hustle.
There's
So,
money to be made everywhere.
Let me ask you. So, if, like I said, a novice collect, someone wants to start collecting, what is an investment? What's it going to cost me as a new beginner to card collecting? Like, what's a good investment? Like, $100, 200, 500. What am I looking at?
I say you can easily start with $100. Easily start with $100. Who do you like? What sport? What sport do you like? Who do you like to collect?
Right.
What's your main thing? You have to know that stuff. If you want to start small, you can start small. It's no big deal. There's no rush. There's no rush for you to get the best of the best right away. If you don't have the money, it's understandable. You could go little by little. You could go on the week. You can actually do a money management with yourself. Go on the week that you don't have to pay rent. You don't have to pay bills and none of that stuff. You could waste your $100 or $200, and you can buy a box and then you can see. All right, I definitely love that. Definitely love basketball. So this is what I'm gonna stick with basketball. All right. So next, who do you like? I love the Knicks. All right. So out of the Knicks, who's your favorite? Oh, my favorite is R.J. Barrett. All right. So concentrate on R.J. Barrett. If you feel that R.J. Barrett is gonna get better and be better, you keep collecting his cards, and then that's when you start to dwell deep. into, all right, I got his base card. All right, I got a green refractor. Okay, now I got an auto. Now I have a RJ Barrett auto. So now, all right, so now you moving more in. But once you get into that deep, watch. Soon enough, you're gonna say, wait a minute. There's a guy on another team sitting on the bench. He's about to start. And that's when you start buying his cards on the cheap,
Right.
and then his cards come up.
Or
Because you
maybe
don't
you got
have to.
lucky and you got him.
Exactly. Maybe you got lucky that you even got him. But if you know your sport and you're paying attention to your sport, it's even better. It's even better. Because you have to pay attention to the sport. You get into the cards and you don't know the sport. Come on. You have to
Right.
know the sport.
Right. All right. Hey, Will. So I thank you for this, man. I appreciate your time. I hope this was fun for you.
No, it
Is
was
there anything
good.
you want to say? Let everybody know before we sign off.
I mean, come down. We're here in Brooklyn, 13th Avenue, 7102 13th Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Come down. Uh, if you guys come down and say his name, say Sazon, say Sazon, get 10% off 10% off Pokemon. Say
All right.
Sazon, get 10% off Pokemon. We'll talk, we chill. We let everybody know everything, give everybody info. I mean, everybody has the information. Everybody has access to the information. If a guy out there is trying to cheat you, that's his own fault. Ain't nobody else's fault. That's his own fault. He shouldn't be doing that because it's a hobby and everybody could win, no matter what.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, guys. You heard it here first. Mention Sasong, and yesterday's price is not today's price. Yo, Will, I thank you, man. Good
Yo,
luck with the store,
thank you, man.
Egro. I holler you soon. I talk to you guys.
Yeah, before we go, shout out to him. Shout out to
Go
Egg
ahead, man.
Roll. Without him, this not be possible today. Not
Absolutely,
be
bro.
possible today at all. He's a great guy. He's a great guy to the team. He's awesome. And
Yeah.
he rips like no other. And he gets great cards all the time. So shout
Oh,
out to Egg Roll all day,
money
every
follows
day.
money. I won't say nothing, but anyway, yo, guys, have a good one. I got an idea for the store too, but we're gonna when I get my money right, we're gonna talk.
No,
Take
definitely come
care.
down.
All right,
100%.
all
Peace,
right,
man.
guys, have a good one. All right, guys, thank you, man. I hope you had a good time. I hope you learned something today. Just the tip with Sazon. Whoa, see how true it is. I smacking the mic over. Just the tip with Sazon. Like I said, if you get a chance, please subscribe to our channel. We also got the set 6145. That was a good time, man. I learned some things today. I hope you guys did also. And we see you soon. Have a blessed weekend, man. Stay safe, everybody.